I am going to record another video, a short tutorial on the use of the new VitalStim Plus device. In this case, in this video, I'm going to talk about a feature which is very cool, and it is used in the physical therapy world to some extent, but it's particularly useful in the environment of using NMES for dysphagia, and that is the use of a handheld trigger. There is some evidence, one paper in particular, that suggests that the act of pressing a button to deliver stimulation to help the swallow has an effect that goes beyond the actual stimulation. In other words, the patient's body, the patient's muscles and nerves, when they're trying to coordinate the effort of the swallow, that process gets facilitated by the physical act of pressing a button. It is not clear exactly why that is the case. Is it something to do with the cortex, the area of the cortex that controls the hand, somehow facilitating activity of the swallowing cortex, the pharyngeal cortex? We don't know. However, this application is possible on the VitalStim Plus device. So what you need to do is, on the device itself, take the trigger, which looks like this. It has a plug right here at the top. It fits in like so, and when that happens, this icon over here, the white icon, turns white. So now what we're going to do is we're going to deliver stimulation with the VitalStim parameters. However, not a continual stream of stimulation. We're going to turn it on and off by hand. So I'm going to press VitalStim, and first thing I notice is that right here, this time block, no longer it has 60 or 45 or whatever time amount. It is now just dashes. This is because it will last however long the therapist wants it to last. All I need to do, first of all, is select my channels. Now I just have one channel selected because I don't have anybody connected, but you get the picture. You would have the electrodes connected however the clinician wants. You increase the intensity until the patient says, yep, I feel it, and yep, I feel the grab. Okay, now it's still flowing, flowing, flowing. Now I have to start it. So at that point, I put the device down, I take my handheld. Now as I'm going to click it, watch this white button right here. I click it, it turns blue, and I release it. At the first click, my manual stim mode has just been activated. You see here that the intensity is not flowing anymore. It's 0.0. We were at a stimulation level, the patient felt the grab, now the patient feels nothing. At this point, the therapist is now in control of the stimulation with this switch. So the therapist says to the patient, are you ready? You're going to be feeling the stimulation. When I press this trigger, you're going to feel that. I want you to take the bolus in your mouth, ready, set, go. Swallow hard, swallow strong. Now the therapist presses and holds the press for as long as the swallow takes. Once the swallow is done, the stimulation can stop, let go, and then the stimulation go away. Okay, patient, here we go again. That was a good effort. Take the bolus in your mouth, press your lips together, swallow hard, swallow fast. Stimulation comes, patient swallows, well done. Release. So the timing of it, the duration of the stimulation is 100% controlled in this example by the therapist, which is not quite what I was referring to earlier. However, it's a very functional stimulation environment. We call this functional electrical stimulation. To replicate exactly what I mentioned earlier and the reference I made earlier to the paper that has evaluated or at least observed this effect, which, by the way, is a paper, the lead author is Burnett, and I think it is somewhere in the 1990s, early 1990s, that paper. You could give this to the patient, and now the patient is holding it, and the patient is in control of stimulation. And you, as a therapist, would say, patient, when you are ready to swallow, put the bolus in your mouth, press your lips together. When you do, squeeze the button, and when you feel your own stimulation, swallow and release. When you're done swallowing. Ready, set, beautiful, and relax. And that is it. That's the use of the manual stimulation. A great, great tool. You'll be having fun with this. Thank you.